He may be the first Avenger, but he isn't the chosen one. And now we might know why, as a hilarious new fan theory may explain just why Captain America was unable to lift Thor's mystical hammer Mjolnir in Avengers Age of Ultron. As most Marvel fans know, the hammer had an enchantment on it that only allowed it to be lifted by those deemed worthy.
Whosoever be he worthy shall have the power.
Whatever, man, it's a trick.
Please be my guest.
In the comics, of course, Captain America has lifted Thor's hammer several times, first and most famously in the pages of Thor number 390. In the movies, however, the only people who have been able to lift Mjolnir are the Vision and, of course, Thor himself. Though Steve Rogers was able to at least budge the hammer, something even War Machine and Iron Man were unable to do despite their incredible strength.
I think it moved.
Move?
It may have moved, I don't know.
So why is the movie version of Steve Rogers unable to lift the hammer? Reddit user Paramecia Antic has an insane and pretty funny theory that suggests that Steve's decision to ride a motorcycle without a helmet at the end of Avengers is proof of his total disdain for laws and authority, which other Redditors quickly seized upon as the reason he's unworthy to heft Mjolnir.
You got a helmet? Oh, I've got a helmet.
Of course, we have our own theory. Sure, Captain America is worthy of lifting the hammer, but you know who isn't? The Human Torch. And those aren't the only comic book characters Chris Evans has played. He's also appeared in adaptations of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Snowpiercer, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and The Losers.
It was a secret government experiment. They did stuff to me. Spooky stuff.
That's why the hammer only budged when he tried to lift it, because only part of him was worthy.
You know what I hate about myself? I know what people taste like.
That's gross.
Then again, everyone has their own theory, even the people who make the movies. Back in 2015 during San Diego Comic-Con, a fan asked Age of Ultron writer-director Joss Whedon why Steve Rogers isn't considered worthy and why he couldn't properly lift Mjolnir. Whedon suggested that maybe he is worthy but just didn't want to lift it, saying, "Are we sure? Did he fail or did he stop?" In 2016, sibling filmmakers Joe and Anthony Russo mentioned to Huffington Post that Captain America wielding Mjolnir might be a question for future storytellers and that it might be a little too specific for us to answer. Back then, the Russos were chatting about their film Captain America: Civil War, but in the years since, the pair went on to direct Avengers: Infinity War, and they're also behind the lens for Avengers 4. So those future storytellers they referenced back then may actually be the Russo brothers themselves now. Confusing, right? But that little time paradox may actually be in keeping with rumored plans to have Cap actually lift Mjolnir in Avengers 4. Sure, it's true that Thor's original hammer was destroyed in Thor Ragnarok by his evil sister Hela, requiring him to make an all-new weapon, the God-Killer Stormbreaker, in Avengers Infinity War. But according to a since-deleted Reddit post purporting to have secret information about the plot of Avengers 4, the team will travel back in time to fight Thanos. And after a Mjolnir-wielding Thor is struck down in battle by Thanos, Captain America will lift the hammer and gain the power of the Thunder God for a final showdown of epic proportions. No one can say for certain whether that will definitely happen, but we wouldn't be surprised if Avengers 4 really will include some element of time travel, bring Mjolnir back into Thor's life, and give Captain America a shiny hammer to go with his signature shield. After that jaw-dropping twist at the end of Infinity War, we're expecting the unexpected when it comes to the next Avengers movie. We just hope that it's all worth the wait.